I was listening to something earlier, right? I believe it was Donald Trump talking, and I said the same thing to somebody before, which was he was talking about the afterlife and heaven and hell and all that. And he said that gotta exist because people would do whatever they want if they don't know they'll be punished for how they live on this earth, which is true, right? Because we gotta hold ourselves account and so forth and so on. This is why man got their law and everything like that, but that's not the topic. So that's not the children the Father is looking for, though. So he's looking for the children that's not worried about being punished because they align with his law. They're aligned with his will. Let me say that. They're aligned with his will. When you got the will, you don't got to think about the law. But the law going to apply because you align perfectly with his will. That is the only perfect thing you do. Is align perfectly with that will. So when you align perfectly with that will, you trust in the Most High. You're not doubting nothing what he created because everything was selfless. So the children he looking for is the children that serve him with their whole heart, mind, and soul. You know what I'm saying? Not the children that, man, if I don't serve him, I'll be punished. Nah. That's the choice. Yeah, he gives the consequence because when his hand turned away from it in totality and there's no grace and no mercy, then you're going to be deemed to those people because you choose that teaching. You choose the good and evil teaching instead of the teaching that he taught, which was only of good. So we ain't going to go there, though. So, but, yeah, we have to be the people who just hold integrity, not just people that's just like a job or a place you at. Because I dealt with it before. If I ain't go to the higher ups, the person who's doing it, they don't show integrity or do what they supposed to do. They do the opposite until they know that what they'll be in trouble. So that's how I know hell exists in a sense, because you see people on a regular basis who don't do right by others unless they know they'll get in trouble. So you need to look at yourself and see if you're one of them people. You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself, damn, would I only do right if I know I get in trouble? Is I'm taking advantage of the authority I have over my child because I'm the parent? You know what I'm saying? Which that's another word you don't want to call yourself, but we ain't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm the elder of that child, right? Or is the truth oversee my authority? You know what I'm saying? So we have to stand on that as people. You feel me? So is you actually holding that up, or is it when only there in your face? You know what I'm saying? Or when you know something might happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you that, man, you need to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself, so don't get it twisted. But most people is. And that's how you know that's the corruption that is core. So if we deal with that, then we align ourselves with the Most High.